Have you ever had something fall apart so completely that you wondered if you'd ever recover? I have. Well, actually more than once. A few years ago, I lost my main product line, representing about 90% of my revenue. And that same month, my investments tanked, and all my sources of revenue went south in 1 month. I felt like a complete failure. But today, I'm grateful for that experience. Not because I enjoy pain, but because that crisis taught me lessons I wouldn't have learned another way. Today, on the Monday Mindset, I'm sharing Route 12 on the Highway to Success, to learning from adversity, and why setbacks might actually be setting you up for something greater. Learning from adversity means extracting lessons, strength, and wisdom from difficult experiences. It's the mindset that says, this isn't happening to me, it's happening for me. The truth is that every success story has chapters of failure and defeat. What separates achievers from quitters isn't a lack of problem, it's the ability to transform those problems into growth. Napoleon Hill said that within every adversity, there is the seed of an equal or greater benefit. The challenge is learning how to look for it. The advantages of mastering these principles are so profound. You recover faster from the inevitable setbacks. You develop mental toughness that builds with each challenge. You discover creative solutions you wouldn't find if you stayed in your comfort zone. You gain authentic confidence that comes only through overcoming difficulty. The most successful people aren't those who avoid failure. They're those who've learned to use it as fuel. They understand what I call the growth loop. Adversity leads to reflection, which enables adjustment, which builds resilience. Most people stop at adversity. They get stuck in the emotion of it. But when you complete the loop, every setback becomes part of your advancement. So how do you exact value from life's difficulties? Here are 3 powerful practices I teach in the Highway to Success program. First, shift from why me to what now. The quality of your questions determines the quality of your growth. When something goes wrong, avoid dwelling on blame, fairness, or victimhood. Instead ask, what can I learn from this? How might this be redirecting me? What skills or strength am I developing through this challenge? Better questions unlock the better insights. Second, separate your identity from outcomes. This is really crucial. When you fail at something, it doesn't mean that you're a failure. It means that particular approach didn't work. I made this mistake early in my career, interpreting business setbacks as personal inadequacies. Now I know better. Your worth isn't determined by your last result. Keep your core identity separate from your temporary circumstances. Third, document your failure resume. This might sound strange, but it's incredibly powerful. Create a record of your setbacks, what you learned from each one, and then how you grew. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before creating a working light bulb, but he called each failure a necessary discovery. Your failures are your education. When you document them, you transform them from sources of shame into sources of wisdom. The best entrepreneurs and leaders I know have all cultivated the habit of asking after each defeat, what's the gift in this? There's always one if you're willing to go look for it. This week, I challenge you to pick one past or present difficulty in your life or business and find 3 specific lessons it offers you. Write them down. Share them if possible. Remember, the highway to success is not a straight line. It's full of curves, detours, speed bumps, but every difficulty you face becomes part of your training. Adversity is not the end of the road. It's often the beginning of your wisdom. This is just one of the essential routes on the Highway to Success program. We transform these principles into practical skills for navigating life's inevitable challenges. I'm Jeff Mays, I'm your success coach, and this has been your Monday Mindset. Until next time, I'll see you going down the highway to success.